bleu.
Honk bleu. Hi everyone. Oh my god, I'm all distracted. I'm all turned around. I looked at the TV, but the camera's there.
Camera's right there. Everybody's right there.
Woo.
Hello.
Welcome back to another episode of the After School Special Club podcast. I'm Chris.
I am Mary. Thanks for joining us.
And this is your spot for video games, entertainment.
Your cozy corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are in a corner.
You're in a corner, yeah.
And if you like stories from our silly little lives, we got them.
Mm-hmm. By the droves.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh.
Watch as I break the set. So we added a TV to our set for streaming and gaming, but we're using it right now as a monitor. And so I keep looking at the TV and not at the camera.
Because we just can't take our eyes off of ourselves.
Can't take my eyes off
of youths.
Ooh.
Ooh. Well, that's a problem there.
So yeah, we have some stuff today.
Some things to talk about, but first we have to
open these fortune cookies.
Yes.
I ordered takeout and came with 2 fortune cookies because I ordered enough takeout that they thought that I was 2 people and I'm not.
Mm-hmm. Let's do this. All right. I'm going to do this over the table.
Oh, I was going to do it into the microphone.
Okay.
All right. Welcome back to our ASMR podcast.
Oh, good. Good, my mouth. You know, I come for the fortune, not the cookie.
Mm-hmm. Same. Oh. Pear. My lucky numbers are 9, 28, 32, 10, 13, and 17.
Wow. Mine's strawberry. Lucky numbers 26, 36, 46. I see a theme.
It's like one of those math problems that's like you have to continue the pattern.
Or it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm like, they didn't even try. 17. Ooh, that is my lucky number. 48 and 6.
Wow, what does it mean?
I don't know.
After readying... Sorry.
I'm like...
After readying the every emotion...
Mm-hmm.
I see some understanding peer entering realm. I'm not making this up, you guys.
I look a cookie in my mouth, so I want to react, but I don't want to put it in the microphone, and I'm like, what?
And then there's like a lot code after it.
A parking spot.
Wait.
Read that again.
After readying the every emotion,
of course,
I see some understanding peer entering realm.
So I see some peers and realms. They're seeing ghosts. It's creepy. It's a creepy fortune.
I swear. It says that. Look. Oh, it's not going to go into focus.
Look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that blur. Look at the blur.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I tried, but the focus is set. Sorry.
Mine says, adversity willingly undergone is the greatest virtue.
I don't know.
So basically me having a hard time is the greatest virtue.
And choosing to do so.
Yes. I mean, honestly.
Actually, that's a very Virgo.
I feel like that is me.
I was like, that's a very Virgo fortune for you.
I choose my own downfall because I think of the downfall in every way it can go, in every possible direction.
Whereas mine is definitely an Aries. I mean, the chaos of that message.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow.
We're an astrology podcast now. Everyone just like unsubscribe. They're like, flatline.
I would love to do an astrology podcast.
That would be great. Stay tuned for if we ever do that. Never.
I don't have the willpower or energy.
I don't have the balls to do it.
I gave my balls away.
You have to be a man to do astrology. That's a man's world.
This is a man's birth chart.
Yeah. Natal chart.
Naval chart.
Do you know he's in the Marines?
Ooh, speaking of Marines, it's Fleet Week and there are some sailors walking around.
Oh, yeah. And I was about to say some boats in the sky.
I mean,
airships.
You're technically not wrong.
Yeah.
They are vessels in a way.
Yeah, transportation vehicles.
They seat only like one person, but it's fine.
That's fine. It's a small boat. But yeah, there's been planes overhead and it's been like jarring.
Oh, yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know, Fleet Week in the Bay Area is the Blue Angels.
Blue Angels, yes.
Which is a fighter jet fleet. And they like fly over the bay. And they do like tricks and shit. Mm-hmm. And they have an air show, I think, like an actual air show. And they practice.
It's by the marina, I think, like by the wharf.
And the thing is, though, they like practice and they fly they fly over the city and over the water and everything. And they are so loud.
Yes.
Like I'll just be sitting minding my own business, and then you just hear like,
yeah. And and I've been trying to talk, but my voice is so soft that every time they pass, I have to stop what I'm saying and point up to the person I'm talking to, so they know that I'm like, I can't talk when they're.
You won't be able to hear me.
You won't be able to hear me. So I need to stop. They control my life for a week. They control my conversation for a week.
It's awful.
Yeah. But it's almost over, right? No, it just started. Dang it!
I was gonna say, I feel like they were just practicing. I feel like next week is actual Fleet Week. Hold on, I'm the one with the internet in my lap.
Fleek Week. What about Fleek Week?
Fleet Week. All right, San Francisco Fleet Week.
More like
October 3rd through the 11th. That's longer than a week.
What?
11, 10, 9, 8. Oh, I guess that's still longer than a week. That's
so
8 days.
Long. Grumble. I'm a crotchety old woman when it comes to Fleet Week.
That's what I think about Fleet Week.
Yeah. You want to hear what I think about Fleet Week?
Yes.
Skirt.
Oh, they're trying to get me to subscribe to their newsletter.
They're like, you want to? I love how you're... Okay, sorry to keep going off topic. But when you're looking...
We're not on any topics.
That's true. This is an off-topic kind of conversation we're having this week. But if you're ever going into like the New York Times or like the, Chronicles or whatever, right? Like a newspaper.
Yeah.
And there's important news. Like usually like when I was looking up during COVID, like COVID like cases and like hospital
and updates and all that stuff.
To make sure it was safe and like news. And I love it when there's articles that are really like, you need to know this.
Yeah.
And then you like start to read the first paragraph and it's like, if you don't know this, you will die. And then like they black it off the rest of it. And they're like, do you want to pay $1 to subscribe?
I hate that shit.
I'm like, how are you going to get the news out to people that they need to know this information unless they fork up the money, which no one will.
Right.
That's how you get those, I was going to say offshore, off-site sketchy websites that are giving out news for free. And people are like, ooh, free news. I'm going to listen to them because it's free.
That's why we have people taking ivermectin.
Yeah, exactly. And then their animals are running out of it. So New York Times, stop charging me for trying to read an article.
And here's
online.
the thing. I feel the same way about that as I feel about microtransactions in games.
Yeah, it's very similar.
It's very like, oh, here's some content. Oh, but you have to pay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, journalism should be free. The whole point of journalism is to share information with masses of people to make everyone informed.
Yeah. And I like Wikipedia, how it has it like as you're going through, it'll do like those donation things. Like if you would like to donate, like that's cool.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
But I'm like, the New York Times doesn't fucking need money, period.
Yeah, exactly. I don't feel bad for them.
No.
I'm not going to donate to them.
I'm not donating. I'm not subscribing.
They need to give me the news. That's what they're there for.
Yeah. And it should be free.
Yeah. I just think it's so funny though, because if the world was ending, like none of us would know. The people that wouldn't pay wouldn't know.
Right.
But the people that paid, they would know. They'd get on that boat.
Well, I would know because I'm on Twitter.
That's true.
So it would be like influencers being like, oh my God.
The real informed.
My pool dried up.
Yeah. Exactly like that.
If that's all we have for off-topic starting content, do you want to...
so far. But yeah, so far.
Do you want to dive in and start on something and then get off track from that?
Yeah. Sounds like a beautiful journey.
Go. Oh, I forgot you don't have your laptop.
Yeah, I'm naked today. I don't have my laptop.
I was like, go ahead, Mary, the first topic.
And I'm like, Spurt. Yes, I'm right on topic now. We're talking about zoo animals, right?
Zoology.
Yes. No, we're not talking about that. So you should read the notes.
We want to talk about the Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City trailer that dropped. Excuse me, I'm so gassy because I'm drinking a Coke. Yeah. This is what you're here for.
It's immortalized now. But yes, the Raccoon City, and it's called Raccoon City, like
it's called Welcome to Raccoon City.
Welcome to Raccoon City. It sounds like a rock song. It sounds like a hair metal
down
song.
To Raccoon City.
Raccoon City. I'm like, the good old boys.
The good old boys by the good old boys.
But yeah, so I watched the trailer. I have a lot of thoughts. A lot of them are good thoughts. First thought, the RPD station, like the Raccoon Police Department station, looks great. Looks exactly like the game, and exactly how I would envision it in a movie.
Yep.
And I haven't really seen that in a movie because the other Resident Evil movies that came out had nothing to do with the games, really.
Right.
Like, very little to do. Like, not much of the scenery was even Resident Evil-like.
Right.
So it was really exciting to see that. Also, the mansion. They showed more of the mansion.
Yeah, I was going to say the mansion looks like the mansion.
Yeah, it looks great.
So I was really excited to see that.
I also feel like the acting is going to be bad, which is good.
Yeah.
Because the original, if you know, like the original, like Resident Evil, when you played it on the PS1, it's like you got this bad like FMV shortcuts, and like they were just acting so bad, and the dialogue was horrible.
Right.
So that'll be nice and nostalgic.
I was going to say, part of me, because the thing is, I don't ever want to like shit on people, but I'm just like, it sounds like it's going to be bad writing.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, is it intentional? Like, because when we covered, like we're newscasters.
Yeah, I mean.
We're informists.
We give free news.
Yeah, we do. I keep looking at the TV. This is going to be so bad.
No, it's okay.
You're like, no.
No,
it's going to be awful.
It's going to be extraordinarily
terrible.
Atrocious.
But when we were covering the story before, they made it sound like they were trying to be very true to the feel of the first two games. And so I wonder if the writing is meant to emulate that, or if it is just like bad action movie writing.
Yeah. I'm hoping that it's going for the camp, because the first two, they're all campy.
Oh, they're very campy.
Very campy. So I think it's going for the camp. But also, that script is hard. I would imagine it would be hard to write not campy. Like,
well, yeah.
How do you write like zombie infested city, and there's like the T-virus, and there's this corporation called Umbrella, and like how are you supposed to make that seem like a
plausible,
an Academy Award winner, like show-stopping?
This is not script. A Star is Born.
Yeah, this is not that kind of script. The script is like wham bam, thank you ma'am, let's get it out.
Yeah,
to the public.
I mean, and like it does help that all of the actors are really hot.
That helps a lot. Even I think the hottest was the zombie that they showed.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like the drool, like the blood coming off of that mouth. I thought I was like, sign me up.
I was like, is it hot in here? Or is
it just a zombie?
Is it just a zombie?
But I did think it was cool how they had that zombie.
Yeah.
Like from the first one, when the first zombie you see, and it's like looks over its shoulder, and that iconic scene.
Yep.
Like that's cool. They included that.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's that cutscene, but in real life.
Those are real zombies. Those are not actors.
Yeah. They just shoved them in a building with real zombies, and they're just like, it was basically a documentary. Yeah. We're going to watch a documentary.
It's found footage.
It's found footage of Raccoon City. Done beautifully well. The cinematography on this amazing. Found footage.
Yeah, I mean, it just so happened that it was a bunch of filmmakers who were trapped in there as well. So
yeah, they were like, "Why are we in this mansion?" Well,
oh my god, look at all this! Look at this! Look at this $1 million of equipment and gaffing, lighting. And
might as well. I'll be the best boy.
Yeah, let's do this. Should we just make a documentary while we're here?
Yeah. Get out.
But yeah, I mean, I do agree. I think it looks very camp, which I love.
Yes,
I feel like it's going to be very well suited, or it's going to suit the movie really well.
Yeah, I'm definitely seeing it day one. Yeah.
What is the release date again? Day after Thanksgiving?
It's Friday? On a day. It's on a day.
The day.
The day.
Because you know what I didn't do is put that information in my notes.
Is it coming out? Oh yeah, because I remember us telling each other that that's gonna be our reward for working through
the holidays
is being able to watch zombies kill people and like get a little bit of our pent up holiday. Yeah.
Oh, November 24th, so it's before Thanksgiving.
Oh, so like the night before Thanksgiving, are we gonna watch Resident Evil and then stay up all night and just like basically go to work and just work all the way?
We should go to a midnight screening and then open. Like go to the midnight streaming.
No, it is. It's midnight screaming.
And then go immediately to work.
We should do that. And then we'll be zombies.
Right.
And like I honestly won't care at that point.
Oh no.
What customers think, what they want, their needs, and their I don't even care. I'm just
doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. Go take your pie elsewhere. That sounds like a great idea.
I think we should do it.
One that I'm gonna regret, but I think we should do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I love the midnight screaming because, like some person in the marquee is like, I'm going to put midnight screaming.
I'm so funny.
So funny.
It's me. I'm the person doing the marquee.
It's all in red, like drips.
I'm like, wow, I'm so funny. But I mean, that was all that I didn't really have. I was neither here nor there about it. I was like, it looks like a movie trailer.
Yeah, and it does. Honestly, when I first started watching it, it looks like a B movie. Like there's B movie.
It looks like the B movie.
Looks like Jerry Seinfeld as a B again. He has
humans.
He has to get in every movie now. Like,
as a B.
Yeah, he's in the back. He's a zombie bee. He's trying to like hit on Jill, or is it? No, it's Claire. Claire's in this one. Yeah, interesting choice to have Claire, not Jill.
I think Jill is in it.
Oh, okay. Isn't Claire like the main character with Leon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense because everyone loves Resident Evil 2. That's their favorite Resident Evil.
Yeah.
And then mine's 3. 3's better.
Mine's 4.
Them's fighting words.
You're like, do you want to go outside?
You want to go outside? And I'll take a club.
To my knees.
And then I'll eat the sandwich because it's a club sandwich.
Well,
out of stress.
I'm like, that sounds good. I just ate.
Yeah.
I'm always down for a club.
That's right.
Cookie club.
I want a club to the face, really.
I mean, after joking that because that's on camera now, people are going to think that Resident Evil 4 is my favorite Resident Evil.
Yeah. Well, but that would be like in line with most people. Most people, I feel like they have Resident Evil 4 as
poor taste.
Is their favorite. Yeah. They're like, that's my favorite one. And I'm like, I don't. It's not my favorite one. It's mine.
7 is my favorite.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Which just shipped 10 million copies, which is the most out of any game in the franchise.
Yay! It's because they returned to form. It paid off.
Yeah.
Paid off. Capcom. But I was going to say, along with the lines of Resident Evil 4, I wasn't done with that statement.
I wanted to end it as soon as possible. I was like, no more Resident Evil 4.
I was not done. I feel like, that is the most loved Resident Evil 4 of all time. Because I feel like it's more like action-y than like horror survival. And I think it's like second to last on my list. I think it was 4 and then 6. Which is controversial and people probably are judging me and they're like, can she be a Resident Evil fan and put Resident Evil 4 that low on her list? Yes, I can.
Yeah, I can actually.
Yes, it's 3, then Code Veronica. Then 2. Then 1 for the GameCube.
Go on.
Then 1 for the PlayStation 1. Then 2 for the N64. Then 0 for the GameCube.
Okay.
Then, actually, no, wait. 7 is probably higher up because I love 7.
Yes.
And Village is somewhere in the middle. Like scattered. Village is just there.
Yeah, I want to play Village again.
Yeah, that was fun. It was like a roller coaster ride.
It really was.
It was like an amusement yard. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so fast. Like I beat it. I was like, whoa, this is fast.
It went by really fast, but I loved it.
Yeah, it was great. And I wasn't expecting the ending, and I wasn't expecting, even though I think you told me the ending before.
Yeah, I spoiled it because Mary and I don't care about spoilers. So I was like, can I spoil it for you? And you were like, yeah.
Yeah, so if you don't like spoilers, then maybe you should. Yeah. We should do spoiler warnings though. We should do an entire episode where it's just spoilers. Yeah, we ruin everything.
We ruin every video game that we enjoy.
Yeah.
For everyone else who's never played.
I actually go to a website. It's called Ruin That Movie.
Oh my God.
Where it's like only the new movies coming out where you can like read the whole plot and see the ending.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, that's what I do. Because I have anxiety. So I like to know.
I go in knowing what
to expect.
It doesn't detract from the experience for me because I'm like, well, there's so much more to it, like visually and like the way it's shot and the script and all that stuff. I'm like, I don't care if I know how it's going to end because it's like, I don't know what like the gameplay is like. I don't know what like cinematography is like. If it's a movie, like script, all that kind of stuff plays a role in the experience, music.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't really care about spoilers because at the end of the day, like just knowing what happens doesn't bother me because the experience of it is not ruined.
Yeah. And I think I have PTSD from watching I Am Legend in theaters. And I think ever since then, I needed to know the ending. And I need to know if there are animals involved in the movie at any capacity, I need to know if they're going to pass away at the end.
Yep.
Because I will not watch it. I cannot watch it.
That's fair.
Yeah. So it's PTSD.
And that's Resident Evil.
That's what we thought. So what did you think? What did you like? What did you dislike? Do you agree that Resident Evil 4 should be put second to last on the list of greatest Resident Evil games?
Let us know. Send us a text.
Send us a sext.
Ooh, spicy. It's just they send us like nudes of Leon. I'm like, okay.
All right.
I'll take them.
Send me nudes of Nemesis.
They exist.
Stars. I'm like, ooh.
Wow. They exist.
Yeah.
I mean, Rule 34.
Yeah. That's true. He's definitely got a micro penis. Nemesis has got a micro penis.
Not from what I've seen.
Looking up Nemesis porn.
You're like, oh, Chris, what are you up to? And I'm like, nothing.
Stars.
Stars. Speaking of stars, not a segue.
Not yeah.
The Xbox 20th anniversary. I mean, stars, crosses, like right. You saw.
Yeah, I know what an Xbox looks like. Yeah, I know exactly what an Xbox looks like.
It looks like Nemesis' huge
butt. How's his butthole? It's just a star. That's why he keeps
the Xbox logo.
Yeah, that's why he keeps saying stars. His butt hurts. He's like, star, my butthole.
Stars, oh, my butthole.
Poofs out the 20th anniversary Xbox controller.
I mean, it honestly does look like something that was shat out.
Yeah, definitely.
And then kicked around.
It feels like a lot of people are, so some fans are very upset with the design of the 20th anniversary.
20th anniversary.
20th anniversary Xbox controller, headset, and I think there's something else that comes with it as well.
Yeah.
And it looks, it's green and black, and it looks, there's some translucent. I always like the see-through, like clear controllers. I've always liked that. But for some reason, this just looks like, I said in the notes, it looks like a third-party like controller that you buy that's not the actual like brand of the, like if you buy like a off-brand PlayStation controller or an off-brand, Nintendo controller, like that's what it would look like.
Yeah.
It looks like an off-brand anniversary Xbox controller.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't feel very like celebratory. Like, I mean, and to be fair, like we're both diehard PlayStation fans, and don't really deal in Xbox world. In fact, you wrote, I'm like the PlayStation diehard fan that will eat popcorn as the rest of the video game companies burn. Yeah.
And then I said, well, not to be so dramatic. And then I said
something also dramatic.
Yeah, I said like holding an Xbox, like using an Xbox controller. Like I tried to play Xbox 360 recently.
Oh God.
Like holding it and like trying to operate it and like play a game is like when I try to hold a baby and or a child. I'm very uncomfortable. Doesn't feel right. I'm very uncomfortable.
It's just not right.
And it's not mine.
Yeah, it doesn't belong.
I don't know how to hold it. I don't know how to put it down. And
beats me.
Like don't hand me that.
Get that away from me.
Away from me. Don't hand it to me.
Stop.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah. We're talking about a controller, not a baby now.
We're talking about Xbox.
We're talking about Xbox.
But yeah, I just feel like it's, and again, like I said, like I don't know because I didn't grow up with Xbox. So I don't know like if there is a nostalgia aspect to it for some people, but like I just feel like there's just no pomp and circumstance. Like it's like 20th anniversary, but it's just like here's a controller and like a headset and they're like fine.
Yeah, like why couldn't they have like Master Chief circumposed over circumcised, he needs to be. So like over the front, just like blown up. Right? And then what's the other Xbox? I was about to say creature. What's the other Xbox like game that's really big? Halo. Halo.
I can see a halo.
Yeah. Yeah. Something to that line, right? Because if you brought up PlayStation, so I can bring it up again. That's the
Mary
rule.
and I both have a PS5. We have to say that every time.
PS5 owners, right here.
Certified.
Now we're just pompous. So, not to talk about the PlayStation again, but the controllers that came out, like the cool, like, limited edition or whatever, the black one and the red one, those look sick.
Yeah, those are sick. And it's not even, like, the PS5 literally just came out a year ago.
Yeah, and it's, like, nostalgic because, like, the PS2 controller was black and blue, and this one's, like, black and blue. And I was like, this looks gorgeous.
Right?
I'm just saying, Xbox.
Yeah.
Maybe you should.
Because does it resemble the original Xbox controller at all?
I don't think
Not
so.
really.
No, I don't think so.
The original one was solid.
Yeah.
So I'm like.
Solid. Gold.
Solid.
Oh, also talking about solid gold. Did you see that PlayStation 5 that's made of solid gold?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like $350,000. Yeah. They're like really flexing. They're like, we can make this. Like, they're like, you're having a hard time finding a PS5? Buy this gold one.
Here you go.
It's available. Yeah, that's right, guys. You all keep complaining about PS5 not being available. Right. There's carat gold ones out there. Just buy those.
Yeah, it's $350,000. It's not that much.
It's like chump change.
Yeah.
Like I have that in my wallet right now.
Yeah. There's nothing in my wallet. I'm like,
well, it's Bitcoin. It's
I mean, it's not real money.
No, I have
it's
a coin.
Cryptocurrency. A
coin that I've just drew.
Bit on.
Yeah, I drew it and like I cut it out of a piece of construction paper, and I just put Bitcoin on it. It's worth $350,000.
Transit card.
Yep.
I have $350,000 on this Clipper card.
It's a lot of trips.
I will be taking BART and Muni until I die.
Yeah. Until you die and then get you come back to life and then you die again. Right. And then you keep doing that.
Right. Until I spend all my transit money.
You give it to your child and then they can use the transit here. They don't even live in the city.
No.
They have to be in SF to use it. Can I trade this $350,000 Muni card for that carat gold PlayStation 5?
I wonder if, speaking of collectibles, I wonder, because there are collectible Clipper cards. There's like something anniversary Clipper cards. There's a cool one that's like the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh, cool. I would definitely lose that, but that's cool.
My friend has it.
Oh, that's dope.
And I'm like, I wonder how much that would go for online.
I mean, we could look at eBay, see if they're on there. But if I got a limited edition Muni card, I've bought so many Muni cards.
Yeah.
Over the years, I would definitely lose that.
This is like my 6th or 7th Clipper card.
Like even if I had $350,000 on a Clipper card, like I wouldn't be able to.
I think the maximum is 500.
I'm like, I found a loophole to spend
a bug.
To spend too much. I found a loophole to like waste all my money. I win the lottery and I'm just like, and I actually.
You're like, can you put it all on this Clipper card?
I try to do 350. It turns out 350,000. And they're like, sorry.
You have like the big check. Yeah. And you're like, so can you put this on my Clipper card?
Yeah. I just want to be good for life. I don't want to think about it.
What's wrong with you? And you're like, a lot of things.
The anxiety of getting on a bus without having a Clipper card or money on it. Take that away. Give me $350,000 worth.
I pay for a pass.
Yeah.
Which is why it's jarring every time I lose my Clipper card because it's like losing a credit card.
Yeah, seriously, it is. By the way, forewarned people that live in SF, the Muni police are out in full force again. Mm-hmm. I came across.
I got scanned.
Yeah, me too.
The other day.
Yep. They were being aggressive too. They were like yelling at people coming in.
Yeah.
They're like, show us your card.
I'm like, dude, chill.
Yeah. And they were like one of them was like hanging like a gargoyle over the by the stairway, like just like holding onto the rails and like kind of leaning over. And I was like, they can't even get on the bus.
Yeah.
They're just gonna see you walk away.
Yeah, I would.
For the next bus. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's only 10 minutes.
And what person is gonna see the police like right there, not have a Clipper card,
and be like, okay,
I'm gonna get on the bus.
Right, when I can just wait 10 to 15 minutes for the next one.
Yeah. That's what they're gonna do.
Easy.
Yeah. Unless they have a God complex. They're like, nothing shall touch me.
I get on the bus and I'm like, I don't have a Clipper card. They're like.
And you give, your name is God. You're like,
I'm like, God McJesus, son.
I live at 777.
777
Heaven
Heaven's
Lane.
Gate.
Anyway, speaking of going to hell, Halloween.
This episode is so good.
I love it. It is Halloween, but that's not what we're going to talk about.
It's Halloween right now.
It's Halloween today. You guys missed it.
You guys are missing out.
If you already watched this, did you go to the Halloween party? Did you dress up? You didn't? What a failure.
Losers. All of you.
Oh, you went as yourself as a joke? I see. That makes sense.
Put some effort in.
We're not going to have any listeners. They're going to be like, wow, they're really mean.
They're so mean.
They're horrible.
Yeah, we have some Halloween content.
We do have some Halloween content coming up. I just looked at the screen. So
yeah, see, it's so hard not to because it's so big.
We're so pretty. Yeah, we have some things coming up for Halloween, some spooky games that we're going to play.
We're going to carve pumpkins.
Mm-hmm.
We played Mad Libs, spooky Mad Libs.
Yeah, so go and check that out on the YouTube channel for our Mad Libs if you're into that. I know I was into that.
Oh, I was into it.
That was a long time.
We had some funny
Yeah.
ones, which I can't remember any of because I'm on the spot now. But
I mean, you're just going to have to watch it yourself. Give us a like, Chris. Give us a subscribe.
I'm the one editing it, so I'm pretty sure it'll be like the onion situation.
Oh, yeah. Onion. Yeah.
Like an onion.
It just irritates you so much. And then you delete it later. A couple weeks
I delete
later.
the audio.
You're like, this is so bad. I'm going to delete it. Yeah, so some exciting things. Gaming interviews, because we're going to start doing gaming interviews.
Yeah, we have our first guest next week.
Yes.
No.
Next week. No, the next week after that. He's listening right now, and he's like,
what?
Which week is it?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Notice.
We're firing him.
Yeah, we're firing him.
From his job.
Yeah.
We're like,
we have control here. In this room.
What we say goes.
Yeah. Anywhere else in the world, whatever we say here goes. Resident Evil 4 is second to last on the Resident Evil. That's right.
So yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah,
I
me
think
too.
it's going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
We came up with some stupid questions, so.
No spoilers on that. He's going to have to think on the fly. But besides Halloween and that, talking about our future, currently.
Our future?
Our future.
Our future.
Our future selves. We wanted to talk about the new Smash character. Can you believe it? We're talking about a new Smash character.
Only because we have to. I looked at the TV again.
It's going to be one of those episodes.
We'll get used to it. I'm just not used to it. It's very intrusive to be able to see myself in real time.
Why don't we just stare directly at it for a bit? Because that way we announce it. We are aware of it.
Right.
So then that way it's not like. Okay.
Also, for anyone listening, they're like, this is awful content.
You know what? Watch it.
Watch it. Just watch it.
It's great content. You're looking at us, not looking at you. It's great.
Like I said, open this video on YouTube, mute it, and then put the podcast on iTunes or Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
Get us those listens.
Yes.
Help us climb the charts. Get those views on YouTube.
We want to be seen and heard.
I want to be seen. Oh my God, Mary, we haven't been recording video the whole time.
Oh, we haven't?
No, I just realized.
Perfect. Perfect.
Oh my God, because I was looking at the monitor and I was like, oh, that's weird. I wonder how long we've been talking.
And it's funny because I saw that and I was like, oh, I don't think it's recording. And then I was like, oh, it's not recording yet. Because I was checking myself out, And I was like, oh, I'm not going to view it. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It's not recording. And then we sat down. I totally forgot that I had that thought that it wasn't recording. Well, don't watch us on YouTube. That is not an option.
I mean, I'll post it to YouTube, but I'll do a meme montage, I guess.
Yeah.
Fuck. Dude.
Putting our new set to use. You'll be able to see us though play games on Twitch. We're gonna stream to Twitch.
Oh yeah, we're gonna start streaming.
Yes.
Which they're like, we don't trust you now.
They're like, we're not gonna be able to see you. We're just trolling you.
Yeah.
We purposely didn't release video this week.
Yeah, totally.
Totally. Because we want to keep our identity secret.
Oh yeah. We don't want you to know what we look like.
Yeah, even though you've already
22
watched,
episodes in.
We look different now. We've changed our appearance. I have a mustache that I'm gonna grow into a handlebar mustache.
And I'm bald.
It's a great look on you. It's a great
How
look.
Terrifying.
Yeah. If you just one day showed up to the podcast
bald.
Shiny bald, not shaved bald, shiny bald.
Shiny bald. And I didn't address it at all.
And I had to be a good supportive friend and be like, wow, looks great.
I should wear a bald cap for one of the episodes.
You should. You should be Jeff Bezos.
Oh God. Jeffrey Bezos.
Yeah, because we're going to dress up for our
Halloween episode.
Yeah, I already have my costume.
I'm so distraught that we aren't recording the video.
It's okay. It takes a relief off, honestly.
It kind of does because I don't have to worry about video editing.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a blessing in disguise.
A blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
Because I just want things to go right.
It does. You know what?
It won't because Mercury is in retrograde and technology doesn't work.
That's right. Things are going to happen. Bad things, good things, mostly bad things.
Awful things.
For the rest of this week and next week, I think. But anyway. So yeah, get back to topic at hand. Smash.
I completely abandoned it because I was so upset.
It's okay. Full circle. Smash. Something that really makes us happy. We think of a positive. Let's talk Smash Bros, our favorite game.
Sora!
Sora.
Sora. Gorge. Sora.
Gorge.
Sora.
That's it. That's the whole Smash.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's the whole Smash character.
Sora's going to be in Smash.
Yeah.
And I could care less.
I really could care less. And people were surprised that I didn't care. Like, they were like...
I don't like Smash. Why would I care?
Well, they were like, I can't believe you don't care that Sora is in Smash Bros. And I'm like, I really don't
I'm like, I don't care. I don't like Smash. Just because I like Kingdom Hearts and Sora is in Smash, I'm like, I don't like Smash. Why would I care that he's in Smash?
Yeah. And you can imagine, like, the moves, I guess, you would have probably Donald or Goofy come in for their special moves, right? I would imagine.
His finishing move is like the keyhole unlocking sequence, but it explodes.
Oh.
I saw a clip of that.
Oh. Wow. I can't even feign like I'm interested. I'm like wow.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Time, sleepy time. I don't care. I think it's neat that they put a PlayStation character into a
Smash
Nintendo game. That's cool.
Sephiroth is already in it.
Yeah.
So, and Cloud.
Yeah. Yeah. The whole, like, not putting Waluigi in, like, I knew that they weren't, but at the same time,
I'm hurt.
You have so many people. You're basically taking your hand, seeing the face you're about to slap, and slapping it. Like, you're just slapping the face of all of us that wanted Waluigi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, blatantly. And they're like, you get Sora.
And everyone's like, this isn't what we asked for, but I guess we're excited.
Because I know a lot of people that despise Kingdom Hearts. Like, they do not like it. Like, it's like a game they're like, oh, like, woof.
It's funny. We do seriously, like, when people joke that we end up talking about Kingdom Hearts, we honestly do.
I mean, it was a big part of, like, my life as a gamer. Like, when I was like, that took
and
up
our
years.
Friendship.
Yeah. Our friendship. That's aggressive.
Our friendship.
Our friendship.
Oh, our friendship.
Yeah, if you started talking like that initially, I probably would have been your friend.
I didn't start doing the Mickey voice until later in our friendship.
That's true.
I was practicing it behind your back.
Yeah, and I was mute when you first met me.
That's true. Actually, we didn't talk.
I didn't talk at all to anybody.
Yeah.
I was completely silent.
Meanwhile, I was like, gosh, I wonder if she hates me.
And I was like, cricket, like a tumbleweed. Ski, like no thoughts. I had no thoughts.
Wow, I lost my train of thought about Kingdom Hearts.
It's
well, yeah, I know a lot of people who dislike it, and it's I think I can understand why, because the concept of it is really stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll be honest, like, the Disney characters in a video game that's not Disney related, it's like stupid, and it's a very corny.
Oh, it's very cheesy.
It's very cheesy.
Yeah.
My friends are my power. Like, that's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough of that.
Don't do that.
Don't, Sora.
Please.
Don't do that
Contain
again.
yourself.
Don't make me call your mother.
The mother on the beach that like
Sora,
like,
dinner's ready.
3 games later. She's like, your dinner's cold. 4 years later.
He's just gone.
He comes back in the room and he's like an adolescent because he like grew up, and then he's like, what's for dinner, Mom? And she's like,
this is the story that I want, is what we're like. Because he just leaves. Like, he just goes.
Yeah.
He gets the suck, ends up in Traverse Town, and then he gets encased for 2 years while his memories get fucked with. And then he goes on another adventure, and you don't go to Destiny Island in the second game. So I'm like, literally, the next time his family sees him, they're going to think he's dead.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, for him, it's like a mystical, wonderful journey.
Yeah.
With magic, and like, it's beautiful, and he's meeting all these friends and gaining like trustworthy friends. And then all of a sudden, it switches over to his parents and his family, which is like a crime documentary now.
Literally.
Where like, they're like trying to find him. They're the cops and like the FBI.
Seriously, the
They're like,
pragmaticist in me is like, but logically...
Logically, there's people looking for him. The police are like in their little like gummy ship. They're like trying to hunt him down.
Dun, 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 dun.
And then Sora's like, huh? I'm blissfully unaware that I have a family anymore.
Seriously.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
He's Sora's cold-hearted. Like, he's portrayed as this like wonderfully friendly, like, warm aloof, person.
Like, yeah.
But he's honestly cold hard.
He's a savage bitch.
He just like left home, like
left his family. You. No warning.
No, dinner was made. And he left.
He didn't even eat.
Rude.
And then all of the people he's killed.
Yeah, seriously. Just laying there.
He kills an entire organization of people.
Yeah, that's right. He's a hitman.
Literally.
He's a hitman.
And they try, you know what? They try to make us not feel guilty about it because they're like, we're nobodies. We don't have hearts.
It's like, yeah, but
I'm like, but you're conscious.
Yeah,
so.
you're a conscious body. You're a sentient being.
Right. So I'm like, wow, this is getting philosophical.
It is.
So basically, Sora's a murderer.
Yeah, he's actually a villain.
Yeah,
he's the villain of the story.
So here's the thing. This is our Kingdom Hearts hot take.
You just put a villain in the Smash Bros.
Oh my god,
he's not a hero. He never was.
It never will be.
It's kind of like my childhood. It's like ruined from like
from Kingdom Hearts,
from the third game.
Oh god.
Yeah. So to talk about that, I wish I was excited.
But I'm not.
Because it's a double whammy of me giving up on Kingdom Hearts as the series. Yep. Just completely giving up on it. And then also in a Smash game. So hot take, don't care. But that's big news, I guess, out there right now.
Yeah. And they're releasing cloud versions of Kingdom Hearts on Switch.
Yeah.
Why would you want to play Kingdom Hearts on Switch?
And on a cloud. I tried to play the cloud version of, I think it was Control at the time.
Yeah.
And like it did not run.
Of course not.
The cloud version like just doesn't run.
I'm like speechless just trying to imagine playing Control on a cloud version on a Switch.
Just imagine it crashing over and
That's
over
all I can imagine.
and over again. But to be fair, okay, I give Nintendo a lot of shit on here. But PlayStation Now, I got to give that some shit because that is not so great.
No.
Because I love the idea and the appeal of being able to play like PS3 games, PS1 games, like all these like PlayStation games that I used to own. But I tried playing not even like a newer game. It was like an older game. It was like a PS3 era game. Yeah. And it kept crashing.
Of course.
And I was like, well, this is not
we sad. Very sad.
I'm always sad.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Squeak, 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 squeak.
I wonder if the mics can hear that.
I hope.
Oh! I'm too tired. I can't do the Mickey voice well. My voice is tired from the day.
Yeah, it's been a tiring day. Is there anything else on news-wise that was...
No.
Metroid Dread came out.
Oh yeah, it did.
Yeah, it's been 20 years or so since the last like Metroid game. Like besides like Prime, because I guess that's not in the storyline. That's actually not in the storyline for the original ones. So yeah, it's been like 20 years, which is like that's actually our Kingdom Hearts experience pales in comparison to 20 years. That's a long time.
That's true. Well, Kingdom Hearts 1 came out 20 years ago.
Oh, that's true.
It was like 2001, right?
I think so. Yeah. But yeah, it looks cool. I saw I watched a little bit playthrough. It looks cool. I like
it's on Switch?
Yes. It's on Switch.
Yeah.
It looks fun. I wish I was good at Metroid.
I'm terrible at Metroid.
Yeah, because I've played games like Metroid. I played like Hollow Knight, like Metroidvania, those type of games. I have huge respect for those type of games. Love them.
I can't do it.
Yeah, visuals are great. Yeah. Sounds great. Music's amazing.
But terrible.
I think it's just because there's so many decisions you can make at one time because you can go literally anywhere and everywhere. And then you have to backtrack and backtrack and backtrack.
Yeah.
Like my brain already does that naturally every day.
I don't want to do it in a game.
Yes, exactly. I don't want to like gaming is to be like relaxation time for me, escape from reality type of thing. But if I'm doing a game that's exactly mapped out like my brain.
The way my anxiety works, I'm like,
no. I'm good. But I can respect it and want to play it.
It's one of those games that I like watching other people play.
Yeah. We all have those games.
Yeah.
And that's one of them.
Games that I'm bad at that I'm like, no, you can play. No, really, you can play.
Yeah.
No, please. Really, I don't want to play.
Wasn't there a time where like we were at a party and someone was trying to make you play a game?
Yeah, and I was really mad.
Yeah, and I was like, I think I internally was like, stop asking him.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to play.
Because I don't like we were playing Jackbox, I think, and I don't like party games, so I was like, no, I'll just watch because it's funny. Like our friends are funny, so I was like, no, I'll just watch. And people were trying to get me to play, and I was like,
yeah, no.
Except like I don't get rage, but like Mary knows what it looks like when I'm mad, so I think she was probably like.
And I know what you look like when you're mad in front of people and you want to be polite and not show how that you're mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best friends know each other's nuances.
Nuance.
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 You got a pair of nuance.
I got a nuance. Her name's Jenny. Craig. She wants me to go on a diet.
She wants me to go on a diet.
She wants
I don't
me
want
to
to.
die.
She wants me to die.
She's a serial killer.
Okay, well, I think that's it.
We're going to cut it. We're going to cut it here. It's been fun talking to you guys. And you can't watch us, but you can
watch my I'll just put a still frame meme for YouTube.
Yeah, sounds good. But you'll be able to watch us on Twitch, and we should actually we're going to be creating a Instagram for our podcast and also possibly a website in the future. That way you can...
We're going to have like a renaissance.
We are.
We're going to come back and we're going to be so put together. We're going to have social media. We're going to have a website. You guys will actually see what the set looks like because it looks great now. Yeah.
And like we'll be able to give like live updates if we go like to stream to Twitch. It's like now you know we're streaming. So you don't have to like learn about it afterwards from listening to this. And you have to go back and find us on Twitch and be like, oh, this video.
Right.
Like you can just like watch us if you want to.
If you want to.
If you want to.
Which you do.
We're funny sometimes.
Ha ha.
Yeah.
I clipped. I'm always clipping.
You're in the red.
Stay clipping.
You're in the red. So thank you for listening, guys.
There goes a plane. This late? It's dark out. Can they see?
They're like...
And then we never put out a podcast
They're
again.
like, for the people. We do this for the people.
But yeah, anyway, you can watch us on YouTube. You can listen to us on iTunes, Spotify, After School Special Club, podcast. Like Mary said, we're going to have our Twitch up. It exists, and it's After School Special Club, but we don't have anything there. And we're going to get our shit together. We have our setup, and it's going to be really great going forward. And once Mercury comes out of retrograde, it's over for these bitches.
Because we're learning all the lessons that we need to learn now.
Exactly,
in order
about technology.
To do a better job later.
Yep. Yeah, so once Mercury retrograde is over, you guys, it's going to be lit.
We're going to be millionaires.
Instantly.
Overnight. And then it's going to go to our heads. And then we're going to waste it all on cars. And hookers.
Yeah. Hookers in cars.
Hookers in cars.
Well, on that note, bye.
Bye.